Hey guys, this is a quick video with all the steps you need to get into competitive Temtem, from choosing the right team for you to how to breed and TV train that team for competitive. The aim of this video is to get you prepared and into your first match. So let's have a look at what you need to do. The first thing you need to do is complete the game. Temtem is a fantastic game. Play through it and enjoy your time. You'll unlock all the areas you need to begin catching and training your team while you do this, and even pick up most of the useful items along your way. Next, you'll need to choose a team that you want to train for competitive. Choosing the right team for you can take some time and effort, and there are many team builders online where you can create teams and view teams created by other people. I'll put a link in the description box below to one of these websites. Here, you can look through to see which teams you like the look of, or if you're more invested, you can take time to create your own teams and go from there. Now I'll aim to upload new teams and playstyles, so look out for those in the future. For now, I'll link to my first team in the description to let you know what I started my journey with. Now some people want to choose the meta teams right away, and there's no problem with that. Others prefer to build a team around their favorite tem and go for that. Whatever team you choose, make sure that you have looked at the current metagame and that your team will at least stand a chance against it. You don't want to spend hours training a team that has bad coverage or is simply not good. Once you have decided your team, it's time to catch some Temtem. Almost every tem in the game has at least one egg move. These techniques can only be learned by breeding the tem with another that knows the technique. You will then need to make sure that the tem with the desired egg moves has the right trait for your team. For example, you want a Psypat with two egg moves, Toxic Ink and Ice Shuriken, and the ability Toxic Affinity. You will need to breed a female Psypat and a male Oshiara that knows the Ice Shuriken technique, and a female Psypat with a male Calipus that knows the Toxic Ink technique. The two resulting Psypats, if separate genders, can be bred to a final Psypat with both of the egg moves. Repeat this final breed until you get a Psypat with the desired trait for your team. Alternatively, you can buy a competitively ready tem of other players for a small amount of Pansuns through places like the Temtem Discord and eventually an in-game auction house. Now it's time to TV train your team. This is where the real time gate to competitive Temtem starts. TVs are stat modifiers gained by knocking out/catching other temps. Each tem has a total of 1000 TV points which can be distributed between stats up to 500 per stat, and once you have used all 1000, you will not gain any more. Put simply, a tem with 0 TVs and HP will have significantly less health than the same tem with 500 TVs and HP. This lets you customize your tems for competitive how you see fit. For the most part, you should not think about your TV spread too much when starting off. A simple spread of 500-500 in preferred stats might not be completely perfect, but the tem will still be able to hold its own in competitive, with some exceptions. If you would like to delve deeper into TV training, there are places online that you can play around with TV values to see which spread you prefer on which tem. Although if you are copying a team for the first time, almost all of them should show you how they use their TV spread. I will also link a resource in the description below that shows the best tem/locations to farm each TV stat. TV training effectively comes down to farming a tem that gives the correct TV over and over until you have the amount you want in that stat. For example, to get 500 HP TVs, you would farm Psypats at 3 HP per. This means you would need to farm 167 Psypats for the full 500 TVs and HP. It can take over a day to train a full team of 8 tems, and is easily the largest investment of time for beginning competitive Temtem. You can and should also use an item called Proteins, as it will double the amount of TVs that your tem gains through training. All tems are born with unique stat modifiers like TVs, but they are preset up to a maximum of 50. These are called SVs. In competitive matches, your tem will automatically scale to max level as well as 50 SVs in all stats. This means you can use any tem as long as it is the correct moveset, trait, and TV spread that you require for your team. Each tem on your team should be holding one item that will be crucial for it in competitive battles. These items are found all throughout Temtem from the story mode to side quests. If there are any you are missing for your team, this would be a great time to do it as you are almost ready to jump into competitive battling. At this point, you should have a team of 8 tems ready to take into competitive. But if you don't want to learn the hard way, feel free to take some time and look at gameplay and strategies that could help you improve. Play your first games with a weakness chart out, or look up opposing Tems to see what move pools and stats they can have. Ultimately, playing and learning from mistakes is the main way you will improve. And that's it. You're now ready to start your competitive Temtem journey. You should have a full team of 8 Tems ready for the ladder, and from here you can train new Tems and change your team as you go, hopefully without having to mass TV train again, taking hours of your time. I hope this guide has helped you get your foot into the door of competitive Temtem, whether by helping you decide on your first team or TV spreads, or even giving you a general overview of what you need to do before starting competitive Temtem. Thank you for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe for more competitive Temtem content in the future.